Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Teal Center for our Thursday midday meditation. Welcome back, everyone. I think it just started, so welcome to our midday meditation on Thursday. It's kind of a cloudy, rainy day here in Northern Virginia. A nice day to stay inside and meditate. I just wanted to preface the meditation today with this idea of how we carry our anxiety. I was walking yesterday with my daughter, and she's leaving for university next week as a freshman. And so she's, with this current uncertain climate and what she's going to encounter when she gets there and how she's going to, find it maybe slightly more challenging than normal to meet people and make friends under the current restrictions. And she's just got a lot of anxiety and stress about it. And so we were talking about, you know, the fears that we project onto our future. Um, there's so much in our mind, right? So they're not actually happening to us yet, but most of what we all have anxiety and stress about, whether it's relationships or finance, it's like we're anticipating what could happen in the future. And when we do that, our it's our mind that is imagining, and it's really strong in its capability to create vision, to create that imagine and that image in our mind of something really bad that could happen. And when our mind does that, it makes it very real for our physical body, because your nervous system is telling your body that this is happening now, even though it's not. And what that does to our nervous system is it turns it into this sympathetic nervous system state, which is that fight or flight response. But when you're experiencing something in your mind's eye that you're anxious or stressed or scared of, you can't really fight it because it's not actually happening. And you can't really run away from it because it's in your mind. And so the only other sympathetic nervous system response is to freeze. And so our nervous system tends to begin to freeze if we're in that constant state of mental stress and anxiety. And what that does is it starts to shut things down. It starts to congest the body. When the flows stop moving, it creates inflammation, and inflammation creates dysfunction. So, meditation is key to, as the Buddha said, meditation is key to not only returning us to that parasympathetic nervous state of rest and digest, but also in training our mind to relax, to release the thought patterns that we hold on to, and to recognize them when they arise, because they will arise. They arise for all of us. No one is immune to this at all. Um, and so, but the people that are enlightened are those who recognize those thoughts as they arise, and they greet them and they say, ah, I know you, old friend. I'm not afraid of you. I understand what you are. I understand that you don't hold any power over me, and they let it go. So that's the practice, and it's a lifelong practice. So meditation will take us into that space. And so similar to last week's meditation, we're really just going to bring our awareness into our physical body and out of our head, and really embody our ground and our heart, to help us find that nervous system state of the rest and digest state. So I invite you to close your eyes and get into your favorite meditation position, either seated or lying down. Either one is fine. If you are lying down, maybe put a bolster under your knees to support your low back, or a pillow under your head if your neck feels tight. It's also very nice to just lie on a mat like a yoga mat in Shavasana and allow the body to begin to soften onto the floor or the chair. Allow your awareness to move to your breath, feeling the inhalation through the nose, the expansion of the belly with the inhalation, and then the exhalation through the mouth or the nose as your belly relaxes down, releasing the diaphragm. Breathing in again, nice big inhalation, and out, full exhalation. And try to pause at the bottom of the exhalation. Just allow the breath to rest for a few counts. And then inhale again. And exhale. Allowing the breath to rest again at the bottom of the exhale. This simply begins to calm the nervous system as your body begins to release the superficial tension that we all tend to hold on to as we move through the day. So just let that go now. Allowing your mind's awareness to rest in your breath, feeling the move of the diaphragm as it breathes in and out, supporting the lungs. Allowing the belly to soften with each out breath. Allowing your shoulders to be even softer and more relaxed. And if you notice any tension in the neck or the shoulders, you can just move your head gently left and right, moving the chin towards each shoulder, and then do a few gentle up and down motions with the head, just allowing the neck to release with the movement. Just very gentle, slow movement. And then once you feel like it's released whatever it needed to release, find a nice neutral position where the head feels like it's resting effortlessly on top of the neck, on top of the shoulders. And if you're seated, just check in with your pelvis. If it's rotated back, just rotate it forward a little bit. This helps the spine to feel like it can effortlessly be erect with one vertebrae stacked on top of the other. It allows the shoulders to also drop down and back slightly. And breathe. Can also help the neck to stay relaxed by, if you're seated, moving the chin slightly towards the voice box so that your chin's not jutted out. This releases the little muscles at the base of the skull, gives the back of the neck a little bit more space. While you continue to breathe through the abdomen, allow the breath to become even more soft and gentle, bringing your awareness to the contact points that your body is making with the floor or the chair or both. Feel those contact points, allowing the floor to be a metaphor for the earth. And so as you ground yourself down onto the floor or the chair, or whatever surface you're on, you're truly connecting with the earth. Your body is beginning to relax into the embrace of the earth's energy field. Mother Earth moves at a much slower pace than we do. By allowing our bodies to connect in with that field, our nervous system has this opportunity to slow down even more. Softening through the legs, releasing any tension in the thighs, the knees. Let your legs fully relax. Moving your awareness now to your spinal cord as it descends from the brainstem down the back, traversing through all the vertebrae down towards the sacrum. Allow that spinal cord in your mind's eye to become this cord of light energy, which it in fact is, with all of the bioelectrical signals constantly being transmitted up and down the spinal cord. Allow your awareness to rest fully in the spinal cord, seeing in your mind's eye this cord of light energy moving down the back and into the sacrum. Allow that cord of light to continue to grow like the root of a tree down past your sacrum, moving into the floor or the chair, continuing down through the layers of the building that you are in while you continue to breathe. With every out breath, that root extends itself further down, passing through the foundation of the building you're in, continuing to move until it's buried in the layers of sand and rock and clay, feeling the groundedness of the earth, feeling the soil, the richness, the strength of the earth as your root buries itself deeper and deeper, moving with the breath. You might allow your root in your mind's eye to grow exponentially deeper until it reaches the center of the earth, wrapping itself around that iron crystal core of the earth, anchoring you to the place where you are right now. And as you breathe in that sense of stability, security, and safety. Allowing your body to be fully present with your awareness right now as it is rooted deeply into the earth, allowing your whole system to relax and soften into that connection, softening and softening so that your body is able to receive what the earth has to offer. The receptive state is not one that we are often in. We are often doing, giving, projecting, producing. Allow yourself to just be, to relax even more into a state of welcoming, curiosity, openness, receptivity. Almost like all of the cells of your body softening the cellular membranes, allowing the strength and the nourishment of Mother Earth to flow up your root and into all the cells of your body. Feel the groundedness of your hip bones, the groundedness of your whole pelvic bowl as you breathe in and you receive the nourishment and strength of Mother Earth, allowing that to fill your belly, your lower belly, with warmth and softness. Releasing any tension in the belly as you do this, allowing all the connective tissue in the abdomen to soften, letting go its grip for just a little while, allowing the organs more space to resume their own natural motility in your belly, almost as if the organs are relaxing and dropping down and back, feeling more spacious as you continue to stay rooted and open. Releasing through the stomach and the liver helps the diaphragm to find more space. Allow your diaphragm to release its hold, its grip, relaxing, softening, becoming more spacious. Allowing the lungs themselves to begin to relax. As the lungs become more spacious and soft, the breath begins to move with even more grace and more ease through your system. And as the lungs relax, deeply softening, the heart feels like it has more space. Allow your awareness to fully rest in that heart space. Allow the pericardium around the heart to release its hold, its tension. That pericardium is a metaphor for the armor that we put around our hearts. Sometimes we need that protection. But right now, we allow that to soften, allowing our hearts to open up to the full potential to connect with each other and with our own highest consciousness. It's in our hearts where we hear our higher wisdom, the voice of our highest self, and practicing softening to the heart and receiving that wisdom. So as that pericardium softens, the heart feels like it has more space to breathe, become more spacious, expansive, to feel the abundance of life, to feel the truth, to see eternity. So allow your heart to begin to breathe as if it was the respiratory organ in the body. Just allow the heart to expand with the in-breath and relax and ground with the out-breath. Allow the earth energy coming up your root and into your belly to be welcomed into the heart. And as your heart is softening and feeling more spacious, begin cultivating a listening. Just begin to listen with your mind. You're not trying to think about what your heart is doing. You're not trying to make your heart do anything. You're just softening and receiving whatever your heart has to say. You could ask your heart perhaps what your greatest intention is, what your purpose today is, and our purpose can change. And then just listen to what the heart has to say. While continuing to feel grounded in your hips, anchored to the earth, listening in our hearts, allowing the shoulders to stay soft and relaxed, and back, keeping the chest open. And maybe your heart is just grateful for the silence. And maybe your heart is whispering to you a message of intention, a message of love. The heart's wisdom is always loving, kind, compassionate, forgiving. So if you feel something other arising, just know it's not your truth, it's not your heart. It's that part of you that continues to be stressed or afraid, and that's okay too. Just recognize it and allow your heart to embrace that voice, just like we would embrace a child who's afraid or crying in pain. Embrace and love that child. Provide comfort and understanding. There is no space in the heart to judge, only to join together in union and universal love. Allowing your heart to open to connecting my heart, with the hearts of others meditating with us. Allow your heart space that is now spacious and soft to begin to expand outward like this golden white light of love and peace, expanding out from your heart center, expanding to include the rib cage, the belly, the shoulders, expanding further to include the hips, the legs, the arms, the head. Allow yourself to be wrapped in this globe of golden white light as it continues to grow and expand, centered from your heart outward. Feel the spaciousness of your whole physical body as it rests effortlessly in this golden white light emanating from your heart. Feel the spaciousness within each cell, from the bottoms of your feet to the tips of your fingers to the top of your head. The whole front of your body to the back of your body, the left side to the right. Allow your awareness to be expansive and inclusive of your entire physical form. See if you can sense the spaciousness within the form. You might notice a subtle vibration through your whole body. You feel the aliveness of the tissue. The space between the cells. All embraced in this golden white light emanating from your own heart. And as you breathe in, allow that golden white light to fill with universal love and peace. And as you breathe out, allow that energy to ground itself into all the cells of your body. Staying soft and receptive, spacious. As you breathe in forgiveness and acceptance, harmony, and breathe out and allow that to ground itself into your body. As you breathe in through the heart space, total forgiveness, radical acceptance. freedom. As you breathe out, allow all of that to deepen into the cells of your body. As we do this, we become these pillars of light, radiating outwards to our friends and our family, our community, our country, and the world. Allow yourself to be the light that you are, to shine with the love that's at the core of your being, centered in your heart. Allowing yourself to receive even more through your breath, through your heart, even more love and peace. The more we allow ourselves to receive, the more we can shine and give to others. We cannot give what we do not have. So giving to yourself, receiving, staying soft and open as the energy floods your cells, floods your heart, softening through your whole body as you become even more spacious, become an even larger vessel to receive. We can still be aware of where we are right now, staying grounded in the earth, grounded to our seat, and yet spacious, spacious as the stars in the sky, soft. Now, while we're in this expansive state of awareness, we're going to begin to come back, but stay spacious. You do not have to move away from this state of open spaciousness, of groundedness and heart-centeredness. If you want to stay here, just state your intention that I will move through the rest of my day, anchored in my heart, connected with the earth, open and spacious. While we wake up our bodies by wiggling our toes and our fingers, we might feel a little bit of that expansion, contracting into the fingers and toes, and that's okay. Allow the neck to roam a little bit free for a moment. Moving the head around, getting some movement into the body. Bringing your hands to your heart. And if you're lying down, you can stay there. You can come to a gentle seated position, but no rush. Just allow your hands to come to your heart, feeling the fullness there, feeling the love, feeling your truth, feeling connected to your body, to your soul. When you're ready to open your eyes, bringing the light of the day back into your awareness, from my heart to yours, thank you so much for being with me today. I'll see you guys next week. Namaste.